Well, good evening, everyone. I'm William Brantley from South Jackson, Tennessee, ready to share with you today's climate summary and give you a forecast for the next few days momentarily. As of 5 p.m. here in the Bemis area of South Jackson, the skies were clear. The temperature at that time was 68 degrees. The dew point was 39 degrees. Humidity was at 35%. We had east winds at 3 miles per hour, and the barometric pressure was 30.11 inches of mercury. Actually, it turned out to be a very nice day. We got one more coming up tomorrow. And then the rain comes back, I'm afraid, just in time for Halloween Day itself. Today's low, we had a cool 39 degrees. High today was 70 degrees here in Bemis. No rain, of course, fell since midnight. Lowest humidity would be 28% as of 4 p.m. The highest would be 100% at 6 through 8 a.m. Lowest dew point temperature this morning was 34 degrees, today weather. That occurred at 2 and 4 p.m., while the highest would be 43 degrees, and that occurred at 9 a.m. Lowest barometric pressure would be 30.11 inches, and that occurred at 12 a.m. and then again at 5 p.m., while the highest would be 30.21 inches, and that occurred at 9 and 10 a.m. Today's highest wind gust was out of the southeast at 13 miles per hour. Records for October the 29th, hottest high would be 87 in 2016. The coolest high would be 51 degrees in 1973, while the warmest low would be 67 in 1996 and 2004, and the coldest low would be 25, and that was set back in 1952. Today's rainfall record was actually a low maximum. 37 hundredths of an inch of rainfall fell today in 1982. That's the most amount that's ever fell on October 29th, and it happened in 1982. Again, 37 hundredths of an inch. Alrighty, that's basic the summary for today. Let's move on to a few graphs. It might be a little shorter tonight because there's really nothing going on in our area. And I'm not going to show you the regular radar because there's nothing on it in the Mid-South area. So I'm going to skip it and go on to the regular surface map. I'll get it out in a second. Courtesy of the National Weather Service, it was issued as of about 3:50 p.m. Central Daylight Time. And we have a cold front, not a cold front, a warm front moving our direction. That's going to take our temperatures way on up there tomorrow. At the moment, we have high pressure over East Tennessee and the North Carolina area, and another just south of Louisiana. There's that warm front to our southwest moving back toward us. That was actually the cold front that moved through yesterday that created such a beautiful day yesterday. It's going to come back as a warm front. And there you see the other map features, some highs and lows in the general area of the Plain States and the Rocky Mountains. Precipitation to our north. Of course, snow falling up in the mountains of the Pacific Northwest. Now you see a low over Washington State, a couple of highs in Colorado and Arizona, and a low actually in Colorado also, and the other ones. And there's some more up north across the border in Canada. And there you go. That's the nation as a whole right there. Let me see if I get a wide span for you here. Take your pick at what part of the country you're most interested in, I guess, and take it from there. Alrighty. I believe the satellite and radar combo is next. courtesy of AccuWeather. And as you can see, it's still clear in our area here in West Tennessee and just about the whole state actually, and a good chunk of the southeastern part of the U.S., almost southeastern half. There is some clouds well to our northeast up around the New England states, way on up into Maine and those areas, and some in looks like Wisconsin and the Great Lakes area. So I'm trying to move toward Tennessee, but I believe they're dissipating as they cross over the Mississippi River on into West Tennessee. Thicker clouds on western sections of Kansas there. That's probably going to be our rain for Thursday, or Wednesday I should say. And there you see the other parts of the country. Spotty rain in the northern plains states and the northern Rocky Mountain states, and those areas of the country, and other parts of Canada, as you can see. That's a good look at the whole country at one glimpse. Florida's good shape. Texas, most of Texas is in pretty good shape, and so is Tennessee. Alrighty, that's the picture. That's a look at the satellite picture and cloud cover combined. Let's move on to the weather forecast. I'm waiting for it, and here it is. If I can get my boxes straightened out, I can show you too. Looks like tonight's about over, mostly clear. The rest of the night, fair skies tomorrow. We may have a few clouds floating by from time to time tomorrow, but they won't disrupt the sunshine all that much. Sunset tonight at 6:03 p.m. Be rising tomorrow morning at 7:15 a.m. Like I said, with fair skies. Low near 50. Woo, look at that high. Near 80 degrees tomorrow. Oh my goodness, it's going to feel good. And Halloween Eve with south winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Sun rises again at 7:15, sets at 6:02 tomorrow night. The moon will be rising tonight actually at 10:28 p.m. and set at 12:12 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. And it'll be rising tomorrow night at 11:31 p.m. and be setting at 1:08 p.m. on Wednesday, Halloween Day. Speaking of Wednesday, Halloween Day, it's improved just a little, but not enough really. Not for trick-or-treaters anyways. Not just yet. Very cloudy. That's better than mostly cloudy. It'll be some sun, but not a lot. Very cloudy till noon, then becoming mostly cloudy with a 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms on Halloween Day, especially at night. Then mostly cloudy with a 90% chance by Wednesday afternoon and night. That's the way it looks right now. So yes, it still looks wet for Wednesday night. And there's a possibility of some heavy rain come Wednesday night. Some minor flash flooding is possible on Wednesday night. And there is a slight chance of some borderline severe thunderstorms Wednesday night as of right now. That may change. Let's hope so. Because I'd hate everybody to go out in their costumes and get wet. But the odds are against it, or for that weather at the moment. At the moment, I emphasize. Low 63, high 74. That's not bad for temperatures. Pretty warm actually for Halloween. The south winds at 15 to 30 miles per hour. The sun will be coming up at 7:16 and be setting at 6:01 p.m. Halloween night. The moon will be rising at 12:37 a.m. and be setting at about 2 p.m. 1:59 p.m. on Halloween Day. The last quarter moon will be complete on Halloween Day as well. And then moving on into Thursday and beyond, I'm going to be quiet on these though. Thursday, November 1st. Alrighty, I believe that was it. Gave you a nice little quick view or tour of the 9-day forecast and silently, and I think you saw most of it, or what you really need to know, or all that you need to know probably, or want to know. And that's pretty much it for tonight. I appreciate you watching and viewing and subscribing, of course. And I hope you have a fantastic Monday night and coming up Tuesday. Tomorrow, I hope that turns out to be a great day for you. And I know you're going to love that 80-degree high tomorrow. Whew, it's going to feel so good. It might start off a little cool with 54 low, but 80 is going to feel real good. And even the Halloween day, despite the threat of rain and storms, it's not going to be too bad with 63 for low and high of 74. Alrighty, that's it for right now. Good night. God bless you. And of course, I hope to talk to you again soon.